I'm gonna be ranking every single weapon from Fortnite Chapter 6 to see which ones you should not be taking. Let's go. So at number 14, we have the Ranger Assault Rifle. It's that simple. I think this is the worst gun in Chapter 6. This isn't Reload, and I hate that too. I probably will put a clip from Reload. Either way, it just sucks. In current Battle Royale, we have the Holo Twister, which is so dominant, so there's no point of carrying the Ranger Assault Rifle. At number 13, we got the Suppressed Pistol. I just don't think this is a good pistol. I think Chapter 6 really disappointed with the pistols, and I have nothing else to say. At number 12, we got the Hunting Rifle. With the Railgun and the Explosive Repeater Rifle, there's just no need for the Hunting Rifle, especially with this bullet drop, and the Legendary version is the only version I'd consider carrying. Number 11 is the Fury Assault Rifle, and I think it's pretty obvious the Holo Twister is just so much better. So what's even the point of carrying the Fury Assault Rifle? It doesn't have as much accuracy, and it's not even nearly as good from range. At number 10 is the Railgun. This is going to be very controversial since I know a lot of people love this, but in my opinion, I just don't think it's that good. Yes, I think it's really good for dealing damage against cars, as you should see in the clip, but I just don't think it's really good for anything else. And I frankly think if you're gonna use something from long range, the Holo Twister is so dominant. At number 9 is the Veiled Precision SMG, a pick that I bet none of you saw coming. I just don't really think this is that good of an SMG. I think it's overrated. It only has 20 bullets in the mag and has way too much recoil. Although if you're really close, this can beam. This is not even as good as the Surgefire SMG in my opinion. Speaking of the Surgefire SMG, I put it at number 8. I think it's a mid SMG. I think it's a bit underrated, but nothing compares to the Holo Twister. And at close range, just use a shotgun or the Typhoon Blade. At number 7, we have the Twin Fire Auto Shotgun. It's an auto shotgun, and you know I hate auto shotguns. And with the Typhoon Blade, it's really hard to put this any higher. At number 6, we have the Explosive Repeater Rifle. This might be the best thing to use against cars, since if you hit the car, I think you're guaranteed to do damage. Against players, it's not as good because it doesn't do as much damage, but still, you can just apply great pressure to people when somebody's in their box, they're healing, or when they're in a car, like I just stated. I think this is a good spot for the Explosive Repeater Rifle. Number 5 is the Sentinel Pump. You guys might be like, it does so much damage, it has a good fire rate, so why is it this low? I just don't think it has that good of range, so for my gameplay, I think you have to use it really close up, and people could just use a Typhoon Blade against you. Number 4 is the Fire Oni Mask. It's a homing projectile with aimbot that does 100 damage. What can I say? It is so good, but I think that people can build, and the projectile does move a bit slow. Number 3 is the Void Oni Mask. Yes, this isn't a weapon, but it's literally an Ender Pearl in Fortnite. It is so good for mobility and during fights because it can be used like a grappler and used like a shockwave at the same time. But it doesn't do any damage, so I think that this can't be considered number 2 or even number 1. Number 2 is possibly my favorite assault rifle of all time. That's the Holo Twister Assault Rifle. You don't understand how good this is. Just watch the clip that I'm gonna put in. It is amazing. It's hit scan, it has a scope, and it does great damage and has a great fire rate. What else would you want from an assault rifle? It is absolutely insane. Number 1 is the Typhoon Blade, and I cannot state how much I love it when I have it. It is absolutely insane, especially that dash attack where you just slash into them. That does so much damage and knocks them back so you can kill them to fall damage. It is so good and definitely deserves the number 1 spot. And you might think I forgot about the Oni shotgun, but in my opinion, it isn't even good enough to make this list.